Guess who's right here? You're a little desert yogi, aren't you? Okay, enjoy. So we are, we're in Joshua Tree. This is a very typical Joshua Tree place. Got the crystals, and feathers, and tarot cards. I got my tarot cards read for the first time in Girl Boss Retreat. What I thought was fun about it was that you get to talk about what you're thinking, what's on your mind. And then the other thing I liked about it was that it's this complete stranger being really honest about what they see. You see this everywhere. Daniel was asking about what's People Map gonna be like, or how's People Map gonna do in 2019? So I was like, all right, well, I wanna know how I Love Creatives is doing. The first thing that you have to do is split them into 3 decks, and then you put them back together. Then you pick a way to answer the question. So I picked the past, present, future. All right, splitting the cards. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the 3 past. Yikes! Present, future. This is pretty intense. It says basically, there will be emotional entanglement and confusion. Do not try to making decisions while in the state. I mean, I wouldn't say it was this horrible, but it was definitely a little bit of emotion, a little bit of confusion. Interesting. But yeah, this year, 2019, I brought on 2 part-time employees. I was feeling kind of on and off about it. Like, I knew I needed it, but I wasn't really ready to spend the consistent revenue on it. And then the Squarespace course took like 6 months to create. I thought it would only be a couple of months, like 2 or 3. So then that took a while, and then we weren't making any income from it. But it was definitely confusing. Just made me like anxious. Okay, what is this one with the cups and the horses? All right, present. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups indicates a time of sorrow. I mean, I'm not looking sad like this horse is. The Emperor, protection, stability, the Father. He represents a side of you that's protective, decisive, and truly stable. He brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to actions or decisions. Chill. Cool. I like our future cards. Okay, I'm resonating with this Emperor card. That is what I want. My whole goal before 2019 is to just get all those thoughts that are in my head and then just like write them down. Yeah, okay. Emperor. Thanks, Tarot. How low was it?
Pretty low.
Oh, good. If it wasn't for this guy, I'd probably just be riding on that rim. I forgot that last night, since I couldn't sleep, I vlogged that I couldn't sleep. Still couldn't sleep, even after that second little puff. I wrote a lot of stuff down. I haven't even read it this morning yet. Oh, right, this is an idea. Like writing a book about rethinking. I guess it's kind of like a reset book. For example, I thought forever that I hated cats. I was thinking about the goals for I Love Creatives next year. This is pretty good. This is a gem. Build a creative community because people have a hard time meeting the right new people. Market and promote creatives because they don't know how, and it's hard in the beginning. Teach them or provide tools they need to be successful as a creative. One thing that I thought was that Olivia said to me a while ago, she's like, how do you organize your ideas? And I loved that question, and I've been thinking about it a lot. And I have the Masterclass app. There's one course with Spike Lee. I think it's really good. He organizes ideas with index cards. And I was like, that's kind of how I do it too. I just do it with notes on here, but I like the idea of index cards because when I was younger, I used to have a Far Side calendar. It was like a daily calendar, and every day I would just like look at the joke, and if I liked the joke, I would put it in a box, and then I would look at it later and be like, oh, these were my favorite funny jokes, and if it wasn't funny anymore, then I would like remove it from there. Overall, good session, which is why I think I stayed up so late. It was not bad. I also wrote down, why not MySpace for mobile? No? All right, we're gonna go get some fried chicken. I know you guys wanted to see some food, so I'll record it. Our favorite bread place, Clark Street. Today we're eating chicken and waffles. Lucky bird, lucky us. Dang. All right, so this is what Daniel loves. It's the lemon zest. Here we go. That's bomb. This is bomb too.
The box
Nice. Okay, you got your espresso, and then this is the sparkling tea. If you're ever in LA, you should go to Grand Central Market. Beware of weekends, cause it's crazy. It's crazy. Those are good pictures my dad took, huh? So those are pictures of when I was 11? No, 10. No, way younger. Look how tiny I am. I don't know, that was like a Gap sweater, so one was Gap cool. This is a picture of my dad and I. This is a pre-cultural appropriation. When I was really into Indian saris and I was homecoming queen. That was not my date, that was homecoming king Chudi Ogani, 2001. So that's my mom on the right, and I'm over there on the left because I had just done a ballet recital and apparently I fucking hated it. Okay, this is what I was looking for. My far side, the ones that I saved because I thought these were funny. See if they still hold true.
I just can't go in there, Bart. Some fella in there and I are wearing the same hat.
That's pretty funny. Oh, this is my favorite.
Yeah, this one's good. What the? Another little guest?
Oh, this is a good one.
My word. That one came just too close for comfort, if you ask me.
Glad we bought that sofa for you, Muad'Dib. Does anybody want to sit with me? People ask me where I get that glow. It's water. Nah, it's water and then this stuff. Charlotte Tilbury Instant Glow. I already have a lot, but you just like go like that. And then like that. I'm literally just going where I see highlight of natural light and then just adding it. And then put some oil, just whatever, any kind of oil. And then you just blend it out. That. Sparkling water. Daniel makes fresh sparkling water. It's double sparkles, it's better than SodaStream. I want to show you actually. This is our SodaStream right there. I think it'll be better when I show you how he uses it, because I think I'll break it. That's not a piece of poop. It's the most delicious chocolate, crunchy wafer. So good with coffee. You know you're a lucky woman when you're always hydrated and caffeinated. Oh, and have your vitamin C, because he also squeezes fresh orange juice. Acts of service. What feel comfortable? Hello. I thought it'd be fun to do a review of 2018. But remember that episode 1 where Hanna and I did the little make a rainbow list? So I did that for myself. Out of all the projects that I did, I just wrote them all down. Pretty much anything that had to do with Muad'Dib was great. Every photo shoot or video or a collab project that I did just for fun, that was fun. Redoing the vlog has actually been really fulfilling. I DM'd a few people, and when did I DM them? October 16th. I DM'd Winona. She said that she really wanted to hear more about like finding my career path and doing stuff I love. Edelyn, she gave me a whole bunch of ideas. What it was like when you first started as a designer, that's a good one. Keeping up with the industry as a digital creative, entrepreneurship journey, finding purpose, identity in your work, these are hard questions. So Oscar DeCauley, he actually listened to the podcast with Matt Davella, but I don't know, just his DM was just so nice about the episode, and so that really like lit me up. It said he got lit up, I got lit up. Melanie is awesome. She an amazing illustrator, and she even drew this, which I thought was so rad. I just loved the way that she approached it when I asked her about it, and I don't know, it was like a different perspective. It wasn't like, this is what I want, but it's like, maybe this is the way you can think about it. So I really appreciate that. All of these amazing DMs got me like super pumped. So I want to thank everybody who responded to me, because that was like very meaningful. Of course, Hope and Christina Topazio. So thanks to everyone for helping me do that. I did a lot of talks, and I did a lot of panels and podcast interviews. Some of them I wasn't really stoked about. Some of them were strike-throughs, but some of them I was like, oh my gosh, this was so fun. This led to so many other things. I learned a lot about myself. I also really love interviewing people. So at the beginning of this year, I did a couple of interviews and talks at Shop LCD with Sandy Lang, That Chic, Gloria Noto, Jess Hanna. I also did a couple more things that were smaller, like I did a flower workshop with Hanna. Boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Do we have pictures? I had a few graphic designers just come over to my place. We ordered pizza and we just talked, and it was really, really fun. This one. No more freelance projects unless, and I have two buts, the designer that I'm working with can help me be the project manager. I think it's really important, if you are freelancing, to respond to your client in an adequate amount of time, and sometimes I just can't. And this is point 2. The client needs to be dope. And Lauren Goldfaden is one of the best clients ever. I hope she sees this, but there's like some respect there, you know? She is genuinely just stoked to be working with me, and she always just makes sure that I know that. So I learned a lot from her about being a great client, because every time she would do something, I'm like, damn, that was really nice, Lauren, thanks. I thought the tarot cards from 29 Palms were really interesting, because it was like, yeah, there's like, I wouldn't say that this was like a super duper successful year compared to the year before, but it was a lot of learning and a lot of uncomfortable decisions that I just ended up having to make. And now that I've made them, I feel a lot better now. That's it. 2019, reset. This is a green tea popsicle with red bean. Do you like it? What deep? This is yogurt. Huh. This is cardamom. It's whole.